Tea Time True Crime with Katie. How's it going? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope everything is going well. This case tonight is bizarre, really bizarre. And it's with two astronauts, which are, I feel like, one are the most high class of intelligence and physical health, fitness. I mean, you're an astronaut, right? Right now, though, I'm sipping tea, raspberry leaf, in my Edgar Allan Poe mug. And if you are watching, hi, hello, thank you so much for watching. And if you are listening, thank you for listening. And yes, this mug is one of my absolute favorites. I purchased it, me and my husband, when we were at the Edgar Allan Poe Museum. Yes, museum. And it actually was where my friend filmed a indie film there called Strings. One of the parts of the museum was in the film, so I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, whoa, a small world. So let's get back to the story. Good news though, I'm trying so hard not to be really explicit this one because no one died, which is awesome. That's a win. But it's still very bizarre and it's very sad because this stupid act affected so many people and even changed NASA forever. Right before we make our mission and dive in, get it? Okay. Thank you so much for the submission of this story by Vicky and Richard. This one is definitely wild. That's money right there. So we're going to talk about Lisa Novak. And Lisa Novak, I believe, was born May 10th, which makes her a Taurus. Which Taurian women are very headstrong, very strong, and they're just like, I feel like, big go-getters. I don't know. I have a lot of Taurus friends, and they're queens, total queens. And basically, Lisa wanted to be an astronaut since she was 6 years old. That's how hard she worked in her life to achieve what she had achieved. She also was in the Naval Academy because she wanted to be in like the fighter pilot. Again, top of her class, top grades, top performance, top fitness. She passed all these tests. By that time in like 1996, they said there was only 6% women in NASA. It's like, what? But of course, time goes and, more women are in it now and it's more diverse, which is awesome. But back in 1996, it wasn't that awesome. She actually suffered from harassment from her professors, from her fellow students, because you're a woman. What makes you think you could be an astronaut? What makes you think you could go into space? Well, guess what, guys? She did end up going into space. Also, she married Richard in the 90s and ended up having 3 children with him. But something was missing in the marriage, and sadly, Lisa started an affair with her coworker. William Oefelein is in the picture right now. He was a coworker of Lisa's for some time, and they said in early 2000s, maybe I found records that say early as 1998 actually. Could be wrong though. But what is not wrong is that they started a really heated affair. Now, Bill got caught, okay? His wife at the time, where he had children at the time, she found the really, really racy emails between him and Lisa. Now, the wife, she wasn't gonna play, okay? She actually was pretty bold, but also very kind of smart too. She realized it was over because, the bastard cheated. So she, get out of my house. So she kicked him out of the house and say, find your own place to live. We're not selling nothing. We're not uprooting our home. You're the problem. Bye. Now, what she could have done was, according to NASA or military code of conduct, she could have contacted his chief of commander and talked about the affair. But she did not. I believe she was thinking of the children and wanted this, to be, at least scandal as possible. So, I'm going to rewind, saying okay, well, they were co-workers, they were astronauts. How did the affair start? You guys, it was pretty spicy. Now, it didn't start off spicy. Sadly, it started with a friendship, and then it blossomed. When you become an astronaut, you are put through strenuous tests. And one of the tests were a group of astronauts were dropped off in isolation in Canada somewhere, freezing, gave very little food, little shelter, and you had to survive for several weeks on end. So by that time, I guess you can say trauma bonding. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think. So that's what happened. They didn't get busy there, but they grew kind of just a respect for one another. And so after that happened and they survived and they're getting ready to become astronauts, real astronauts, she got her calling in 1996 and he got his in 1998. So apparently you just don't become an astronaut. I researched that it takes years. They actually prep you and test you for years before you go up in space. That's, wow. You have to really, really want to be an astronaut to be an astronaut. That is just not something maybe. No, you have to be full force. And these two were full force. So he started having an affair with her right after that isolation forest incident. Apparently they were doing it in vehicles. Just being sneaky about it. Sneaky, really, really sneaky about it. And it actually lasted for years. Bill begged Lisa to leave her husband Richard so they could be together. But Lisa was like, no, we don't really know, but we do know is that she did not leave her husband. I believe she wanted her cake and eat it too. Who knows? This woman's amazing for being an astronaut, having 3 kids, and an affair. Girl, you busy, damn. Okay, that's beside the point. Well, guess what happened though? Lisa, quite a few things happened. I will get to that. Yes. Maybe I should talk about that now or at the end. Sorry. I'm going to talk about how Lisa went to Bill and she was like, let's be together. I'm going to leave Richard and we'll be together. But what she didn't know was Richard found a woman 13 years younger than her. Yeah. And at a house party. And they started hooking up. And Colleen noticed some weird things. She started noticing, Lisa calling him all the time. And he's just like, listen, she's my ex. I'm gonna let her down easy. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, he didn't let her down easy because he I feel like he gave her hope in a way because he went to break it off with her and he said that she seemed a little disappointed, but she was fine. But this happened for months. Like, he was just slowly trying to break it off. Like, oh, who knows what could happen, and who knows. It was like a weird. It seemed like a friends with benefits, which I'm telling you, that crap don't work. Okay, just plain and simple, that don't work. Okay, so that happened. And Colleen is getting suspicious, saying like, okay, I thought you broke up with Lisa. Why is she still in our lives? Why is her bike, okay, in your yard? Because they would Bill and Lisa would do more than just freaky deaky, okay? They would do fitness classes together. They would do spinning class. They would exercise. They would go on dates. They would have like the time of their lives. When Bill was in space, okay, Colleen was there with his mom, like his family, saying goodbye when he was lifting off, like taking off into space. And he's still talking with Lisa. Oh, it's so messy. Oh, no. And by this point, Lisa and Bill are exchanging naughty emails, cute little emails, and then they come racy while he's in space. What? Yeah. Not only he's doing that, he's also doing racy emails with Colleen as well. So it's definitely this weird love triangle, and he's messing with both the heads, okay? But you guys, there's only so much I feel like someone can take. And yeah. So when when Bill finally broke it off with Lisa, because Colleen was like, you guys are not friends. This is something serious. She needs to be out of our lives. Don't give me that crap. And what I want to say about Colleen is that she was like very high up in the military as well. And she was very respected as well. Very well liked. So again, he's not messing with like idiots here. These women are very intelligent, very smart. I just don't understand why they're not mad at Bill and they're mad at each other. Lisa drove about 14 hours from Houston, Texas to Orlando, Florida, wearing adult diapers. Her vehicle was actually filled with gasoline so she wouldn't stop. And she was also driving her ex-husband's BMW. Yes. Then she wanted to be incognito, and she has this really weird cartoony disguise. They are red sunglasses, okay? I'm guessing the red outline, like kind of like how my glasses are, except they were like fully red, and they were sunglasses, okay? And she had this dark wig on, and she had a trench coat. So she looked like Carmen Sandiego. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, she basically stalks Colleen at the airport. And Colleen ain't no dummy. She noticed Lisa right away, okay? Right away. And she's thinking to herself, who is this woman? Like, she's like close behind me. Is she following me? Now, Lisa had everything planned to a T, but she didn't plan on Colleen's losing luggage. Yes. Colleen had to stay at the airport an extra 2 hours. So she didn't receive her luggage until like about 3 a.m., which by then, I don't know about you, I would be like, oh my God, I just want to go home. I'm so tired, you know? So, Colleen is just walking to her car, but she first gets on like a shuttle bus. And weirdly, that woman that she has no idea who it is, no idea, okay? And she's on the shuttle with her. Yep. Yes, she is. She's on the shuttle. And then Colleen is looking and she's like, oh my God, this lady is on the shuttle. I'm being paranoid. Maybe she's, her car is close to here. It's fine. Everything is fine. So she gets off the shuttle and she starts walking to her vehicle until she doesn't hear anything, no footsteps. And she's like, oh my goodness, I was just being paranoid. That lady, I don't know, going her own way, until Colleen gets in her vehicle. And before she gets in her vehicle, she hears the footsteps again. And she's like, oh my God, it's that lady. And remember, you guys, she has no idea that it's Lisa. Okay? No idea. Which I feel like maybe she did. Weeks beforehand, before Bill left, she goes, now, please don't tell me you have like a scorned girlfriend after you or something like that. It seems like messy. You had an affair with her, with your wife. She left her husband for you. And it's just, are you sure nothing is going on? We're going to be okay? And he's like, yeah, you don't have to worry about Lisa. Everything's going to be fine. Fast forward though. Okay. Colleen is in the vehicle. Colleen is trying to get out of the airport garage to leave. Now, before she, she turns on her vehicle and before she pushes shifts to reverse, there's horrible, erratic knocking at the window. And it's Lisa. And she's like, hey, can you help me? Hello? Can you help me? Just very dramatic. And Colleen is caught off guard. Like, hey, I can't help you. The parking attendant is right down there. They will help you. And Lisa is not moving. Then she starts sobbing, like, please, my boyfriend's supposed to pick me up and he's not here. And Colleen, she's a smart lady. She did not unlock the door, okay? She did not unlock the passenger door, but she rolled down the window because while they're exchanging, Lisa's like, what? I can't hear you. And again, Colleen doesn't know who this lady is, okay? So what happened is that when they turned down the window, like rolled on the window, Lisa automatically stops with a theatrics, stone chilling face, and starts pepper spraying Colleen in the vehicle and gets her. Colleen is in hysterics. Her eyes, they hurt so bad. She knows she's in danger. She is very smart. She literally is like, she keeps her eyes open, hits the reverse, and leaves. Hightails it out of there, goes to the nearest police officer, says, hello, so that woman in a trench coat, wig and glasses has attacked me. I don't know what's going on. Please help me. Man, the police get Lisa within minutes. I mean, minutes. It is an airport, you guys. Police are right there. So Lisa doesn't have that much time to get rid of the duffel bag that she was carrying while stalking Colleen. But the police do find the bag and they're like, Lisa, or, ma'am, what is your name, blah, blah. And she's probably like, my name's Lisa, and she wasn't very smart. She's not a criminal mastermind. She's an astronaut. She kind of like, when a really goody two-shoes gets called out, like, did you do this? And you'd be like, yes, I did. I'm so sorry. But that's because that person made me do it. That's how Lisa was. She like spilled the beans completely. And they're like, okay, well, Lisa, is there any weapons in this duffel bag? She's like, no. When they opened the duffel bag, there were a mallet, okay? There was medical tubing. There was a floppy disk. There were latex gloves. There was a BB gun. And there were 2 soiled diapers. She told the police that she didn't want to stop for urine, so she used adult diapers. And they were the astronaut grade adult diapers. This ain't ones that you get in store. You know what I'm saying? These are like medical grade. You wear them when you in space. So, crisis averted. Lisa is, when she went to jail and she lost everything. No. Sorry, you guys. She kind of got like a slap on the wrist. She had the money, paid for the really good lawyer, said she was insane, which they had psychologists and said she had depression, OCD, and something emotional breakdown because of stressors, you know? So she ended up, they said maybe 2 days in jail, no prison time. That's it. And I think it was $25,000 fine, a year probation, and 50 hours of community service for almost killing someone. Even though the court, Lisa said she was just going to entice Colleen and she wasn't going to hurt her. Yeah, okay. That duffel bag was a kidnapping. Like, duffel bag. Who is she kidding? Plus, you guys, she already did hurt her. Like, pepper spraying someone in the face? Ow. One quick note here, and it's going to be random. If you know me in real life, you'll understand. Okay. So, remember, you guys, Lisa did go to the moon. She was in space. She saw Earth, probably very tiny sized. Okay? Now, apparently, I'm not an astronaut. I have not gotten into space. I have not had the pleasure to. But it really messes you up mentally. According to Buzz Aldrin's book, and he was an astronaut, according to his book, he was the second man on the moon. He also was a really bad alcoholic. And he couldn't handle, like, I don't know, maybe something being in space and just be an astronaut. It must be mentally taxing. But this did happen on around the anniversary of a dear friend's death. Okay, and it was this shuttle accident. But it is kind of wild how astronauts will talk about, how hard it is and like mentally taxing. And it wasn't just Colleen and Bill and Lisa. Yes, this was very well known and is the most common, but there's apparently a lot of divorces and affairs between astronauts. So I know I'm not here to judge. I am not Judge Judy, okay? But it is facts that there has been affairs, random marriages, divorces, because when you're in space, it must mentally do something to you. So definitely leave that and let me know what you guys think. That was the astronaut and astronaut diaper story. Again, I'm just so sad that's what we have to remember these women as, like Colleen got attacked with a diaper lady, even though these are very accomplished, well-spoken women. I mean, dang. Let me know what you guys think about the story. Thank you so much for hanging out. And again, thank you for watching. And if you're listening, thank you very much for listening. Go down in the comments or just DM me and let me know what case you want to hear about next. Stay safe and like and subscribe and all that jazz. And see you later. Bye.